Every Pokemon game has Pokedex entries that stand out because they're really funny, they're unusual, or they're just really creepy. So I decided it would be a lot of fun to go through some of these lists and react to some of the craziest Pokedex entries out there. 15 of the most unusual Pokedex entries. That could mean anything. I'm excited to see what's in here. I didn't expect to see Raichu on this list. They say that Raichu's electrical power of 100,000 volts is strong enough to knock out an Indian elephant. Why are they coming after my favorite animal? Give me more elephant Pokemon, or don't talk about Raichu taking elephants out. What is this? These entries are likely a reference to an old, cruel scientific experiment once conducted on a real elephant. I will not click that link. Spoink. I'm sure this one will be happier. Apparently, if a Spoink ever stops bouncing, it dies. Okay, I already know where this is going. Does unusual just mean depressing? This is gonna say when the flame goes out, it dies, right? When the flame goes out, the Charmander will allegedly die. Cubone, a Pokemon that is known for its very wholesome stories about its past. Nothing sad going on here. I know this is going to be creepy, but Phantom's pretty adorable, right? Come on. Pokemon Wise Pokedex says, according to old tales, these Pokemon are stumps possessed by the spirits of children who died while lost in the forest. And Pokemon Ultra Sun, it says, by imitating the voice of a child, it causes people to get hopelessly lost deep in the forest. It's trying to make friends with them. Okay. Does unusual just mean depressing? Like, did I miss the definition of unusual somewhere? All right, this isn't gonna be happy. When it finds humans or Pokemon it likes, it freezes them and takes them to its chilly den where they become decorations. It's said that on nights of terrible blizzard, it comes down to human settlements. If you hear it knocking at your door, do not open it. Oh my God. Hey! Finally not a ghost Pokemon. There we go. Here's the curveball I've been looking for. It's Tyler, my editor. Wow, and he's waving to me. Hey, Tyler, what's going on, buddy? In Pokemon White, this Pokemon has a pretty unusual and hilarious Pokedex entry. Finally. Darumaka's droppings are hot, so people used to put them in their clothes to keep themselves warm? Sir! Who is walking their Darumaka, picking up the Darumaka poop, and like, oh, it's cold outside. Better throw this in my jacket. What? I love Cacturne. I was born in Arizona. There was a bunch of the saguaro cactuses all around. I've had a special place in my heart for Cacturne, so Cacturne, don't let me down. After spending thousands of years in harsh deserts, its blood transformed into the same substances as sand. Meanwhile, Heart Gold and Soul Silver say packs of them follow travelers through the desert until the travelers can no longer move. Well, that's not really... Now, that is what I would have expected. I'm throwing that one in the garbage. What do you mean its blood is sand? No, sirree. That is Cacturne propaganda. That doesn't make any sense to me. Number 1, Shiinotic. This is going to be a doozy. We don't even have that many entries for this Pokemon, so I can't even imagine what they're going to throw at us. Forests where Shiinotic live are treacherous to enter at night. People confused by its strange lights can never find their way home again. That is not number 1. This is like maybe number 16. Like a bonus entry, barely didn't make the list. Yeah, I need to find more entries. I have noticed that people focus way too much on the really creepy entries, and then it's just 90% ghost Pokemon and then a little bit of dark Pokemon sprinkled in. These pictures are way creepier than these entries are gonna be. Come on. Xatu's not a ghost or a dark type, so I'm actually interested here. Xatu stands rooted and still in one spot all day long. People believe that this Pokemon does so out of fear of the terrible things it has foreseen in the future. Ooh, that is pretty interesting. Sliggoo? I didn't expect to see Sliggoo on any of these lists. Okay, you very derpy, goofy Pokemon. It has trouble drawing a line between friends and food. It will calmly try to melt and eat even those it gets along well with. Come on, Sliggoo, I thought we were gonna be pals. Fish are friends, not food. I am friends, not food, okay? Same difference. These never end well. Its actual appearance is unknown. A scholar who saw what was under its rag was overwhelmed by terror and died from the shock. This is just Patrick telling SpongeBob how ugly he is.
Once there was an ugly barnacle. He was so ugly that everyone died.
Ooh, that's a pretty cool picture of Dusclops. I have not seen this episode or that picture, so I'm expecting some heat after seeing this. Dusclops' body is completely hollow. There is nothing at all inside. It is said that its body is like a black hole. This Pokemon will absorb anything into its body, but nothing will ever come back out. That's not what I expected. It's like covered, and I kind of thought it was more like a mummy thing, but I guess it's a black hole. What's Gorbis doing? That's a little worrying. I have no idea what this could possibly pertain to. Although Gorbis is the very picture of elegance and beauty while swimming, it is also cruel. When it spots prey, this Pokemon inserts its thin mouth into the prey's body and drains the prey of its body fluids. So it's just a pink mosquito? I don't like mosquitoes. Oh, come on. It's way too adorable. Don't give me a creepy Pokedex entry. Look at this guy. While shining a light and pretending to be a guide, it leeches off the life force of any who follow it. You know what? They deserve a little life force. They're adorable. Adorable. Ah, what are you doing here, Parasitic? Are you kidding me? Not after Legends Arceus. I don't want, no, come on. I don't need any other reason to be scared of this thing. The bug host is drained of energy by the mushrooms on its back. They appear to do all the thinking. Wait a minute. We absolutely need to get a regional form of Parasect where it doesn't have the mushroom. Maybe it has something else growing out of its back, but that would be really cool. I feel like that has to happen. There's a lot of Gengar entries out there. This could be anything. It apparently wishes for a traveling companion. Since it was once human itself, it tries to create one by taking the lives of other humans. Okay, that last part, not great, but that's really interesting. I had no idea that there was any lore saying that Gengar was once a human. I've always wondered, are Pokemon ghosts the ghost of Pokemon? Never really thought it could be the ghost of a human. Yeah, this is gonna be creepy. If your nose becomes itchy, okay, that's not great, because now my nose is itchy as you said that. While you are sleeping, woo, it's a sure sign that one of these Pokemon is standing above your pillow and trying to eat your dream through your nostrils. What if your nose is itchy while you're reading its Pokedex entry? Because now it's kind of bothering me. I love Palossand. Come on, don't make him creepy. He's so fun. He's my pal. I helped make him. And he goes, woo. Buried beneath the castles are masses of dried up bones from those whose vitality is drained. No, come on. We can't be pals, Palossand, if you're just eating people. That's not good. That's no good. Okay, Drifloon, I've had enough of you in Legends Arceus. So you know what? I'm gonna ask you guys instead, what's your favorite Pokedex entry? For whatever reason, let me know in the comments below. I'm actually really excited to read through a bunch of them. 25 hilarious Pokedex entries that make us shout, what? Well, I'm ready to shout what, Kevin? I'm ready. Matang. It floats midair using magnetism. Its body is so tough, even a crash with a jet plane won't leave a scratch. Okay. The claws tipping, its arms pack the destructive power to tear through thick iron sheets as if they were silk. It flies at over 60 miles per hour. I'm not yelling what yet. Pangoro. It boasts superb physical strength. Those who wish to become Pangoro's trainer have no choice but to converse with their fists. That's a Pokemon I like. I have enough tier lists of Pokemon I can beat up. Now, Pangoro is not one of the Pokemon I could beat up, but we can beat up other Pokemon together and then it will respect me. Should you feel yourself attacked by a sudden chill, it is evidence of an approaching Gengar. There is no escaping it. Give up. Come on, man. Come on, give up. Me and my Pangoro friend are beating up the Gengar. I'm not giving up. You know what? I have chills up my spine. Pangoro's, he's behind me. Arms crossed, he's looking. He's ready to swat that thing out of the sky. Don't you worry. This Pokemon paralyzes its prey with a lick from its long tongue, then swallows the prey whole. You kidding me? Come on. Lickitung, you're not even that big. How big is Lickitung? 3'11", 144? You're telling me that a 3'11", 144-pound Pokemon is going to lick me and then eat me whole. Eat me whole. It has been known to become so angry that it dies as a result. Its face looks peaceful in death, however. What? What gets Primeape the angriest? What makes Primeape so angry that it just keels over and dies? Secondly, what about Primeape would ever allow it to have a peaceful face in death? That is the angriest Pokemon I've ever seen. It looks indefinitely angry at the entire world. I don't buy that one bit. Huh. Ponyta. Capable of jumping over the Eiffel Tower in a single giant leap? Its hooves are 10 times harder than diamonds? What? Over 1,000 feet tall or over 300 meters tall, and you're telling me that this little pony clears it, just jumps over it like it's nothing. It has fire coming out of its back. It has fire as a superpower. It cannot jump over the Eiffel Tower, and its hooves are not harder than diamonds. You're describing one of the strongest Pokemon in existence here. And this isn't even its fully evolved form. Trainers who are crazy for Seeking. All right, well, let me stop you right there. There are 0 trainers crazy for Seeking. Are divided into Horn enthusiasts and Fin enthusiasts. Oh. The two groups do not get along well. There's a 0% chance that anyone who is not Seeking wrote this. Are you kidding me? A classic. Magcargo's body temperature is approximately 18,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Water is vaporized on contact. If this Pokemon is caught in the rain, the raindrops instantly turn into steam, cloaking the area in a thick fog. This one's been talked about a lot as it's twice as hot as the surface of the sun. This Pokemon could not exist on Earth with Earth existing. Drampa! If a child that has made friends with is bullied, Drampa will find the bully's house and burn it to the ground. Ah, there we go, Drampa. I was expecting creepy. With all of the ghost entries I've read today, I was expecting it to be like, oh, it's friends with a child. Insert horrible thing here, but no. If you bully Drampa's friend, it'll burn your house down. I mean, these are just things we all know, and you gotta watch out for these things. Just don't bully people who are friends with Drampa. Alakazam. It is said to have an IQ of approximately 5,000. Its overflowing psychokinetic powers cause headaches to anyone nearby. Imagine having an IQ of 5,000 and you still have to take orders from a small child that easily caught you while you were wandering around naked in the forest. I have more questions for the write-up than the Pokedex entry. Why did you mention that this Pokemon was naked? I have so many more questions for the write-up than the entry. Are you kidding me? I say a lot of ridiculous things, but come on. Swablu. For some reason, it likes to land on people's heads softly and act like it's a hat. Come on, who's more powerful? Me with Swablu as a hat or the new water starter in Gen 9? Due to the colossal power poured into it, this Pokemon's back split right open. Its destructive instincts are the only thing that keeps it moving? Oh god. Ah, it's a croissant. Mega Evolution fuels its brutality and it may even turn on the trainer who raised it. It's been dubbed the blood-soaked croissant. I mean crescent, but croissant. Look at this horrible Mega Evolution design where they just stuck rocks on top of Mega Aerodactyl. Part of its body has become stone. I know. Some scholars claim that this is Aerodactyl's true appearance. Well, they're dumb. When it mega evolves, it becomes more vicious than ever before. Some say that it's because its excess power is causing its pain. Does every mega evolution, is it just in a bunch of pain? Is mega evolution a terrible, terrible thing? Is that why they got rid of it? Come on. 10 Pokedex entries that make absolutely no sense. This is my kind of article. Bring on the absurdity. Come on. Grimer. Okay. Sludge exposed to X-rays from the moon transformed it into Grimer? It loves feeding on filthy things? What? I've never read this. Sludge exposed to X-rays from the moon. So the moon's just turning garbage into Pokemon, but the moon garbage Pokemon does not need a moonstone to evolve. But now poison is super effective against fairy. So does that make Grimer and Muck the natural predators of Clefairy and Clefable? What else has the moon turned into a living Pokemon? I'm very intrigued. Is there a Garbodor entry like this? Why does this thing keep popping up? Come on. The deck says it scatters toxic spores from the mushroom cap. In China, the spores are used as herbal medicine. I do remember that there was a Pokemon that references China. I forgot it was Parasitic. It's just such a random thing to throw out there. I wonder why it was allowed to be thrown out there. Why were they allowed to reference a real life country and in Fire Red? It's not even like Red. That one's always confused me. Larvitar. All right, little buddy. It feeds on soil. After it has eaten a large mountain, it will fall asleep so it can grow? A lot of questions here. First, how many Larvitars out there? There's got to be like one, right? You can't have too many of these guys eating mountains unless one Pokemon out there creates mountains. Two, how does this work? Like, is this like a mountain coming in one end, mountain leaving another end very rapidly? This thing would grow as big as a mountain, and Tyranitar is like shorter than me. Hey, it's Tyranitar. If it rampages, it knocks down mountains and buries rivers. Maps must be redrawn afterwards. Okay, so its baby form is eating mountains, but then Tyranitar is knocking mountains down. I understand that if the world existed with Pokemon, that it would be destroyed in like mere seconds, but this one is absurd. Igglybuff bounces forever. Okay, I've never heard this one. It has a soft and bouncy body. Once it starts bouncing, it becomes impossible to stop. I thought this thing was an adorable like baby balloon. Balloons don't really bounce. They kind of like, they float. Like you can like tap it into the air and like you like try and keep it in the air over and over again. Geodude is used as a snowball? Excuse me? Its round form makes it easy to pick up. Some people have used them to hurl at each other in a snowball fight. That's a war, man. That's not a snowball fight. Are you kidding me? Oh man, he hit me. Now I'm angry. Let me take this living rock. Boom. Eevee takes on its trainer's appearance. Its genes are easily influenced by its surroundings. Even its face starts to look like that of its trainer. Even its face? Oh, that's ridiculous. Come on. Alolan Raichu evolved because of pancakes? I feel like I have heard something about pancakes in Alolan Raichu, but I don't think I've ever read the entry. It loves pancakes prepared with a secret Alolan recipe. Some wonder whether that recipe holds the key to this Pokemon's evolution. So pancakes unlock the psychic power within? I'll go eat more pancakes. I will go get pancakes right now if I'm gonna get psychic superpowers. I love pancakes. The question is, can my pancakes have chocolate chips in them? Magikarp can leap over a mountain. A Magikarp living for many years can leap a mountain using Splash. The move remains useless though. After years of training, Magikarp can now jump higher than anything that's not a Ponyta. It's still useless though. If it hits something in midair, it will cause no damage. It is a squishy toy. Klefki jingles its keys menacingly. These key collectors threaten any attackers by fiercely jingling their keys at them. Okay, come on. This one's got like a jewel-encrusted heart. Come on. Come on, Klefki. Feebas has been ridiculed for having a shabby appearance. Dude, I didn't need a Pokedex entry to know that people bully Feebas mercilessly. It's the ugly duckling, okay? And it grew up and became very beautiful. Sudowoodo is insanely popular amongst the elderly. It's so popular that it even has its own magazine and even some fans. What's in this magazine? Why do old people like fake trees so much? I have so many questions. Does anyone have any answers for me? Because I really need some. Spheal enjoy giving their meal a round of applause before they eat. Pokemon X reveals that Spheal like to clap their fins when they are happy or when they are about to eat. While most people would not clap the moment they receive their meal, the Spheal enjoy giving their meal a round of applause before it gets eaten, making mealtime a very loud occasion. I am all in. When I go and make my lunch, come on, give it up for you guys. You did great. This is great. That's more of us need to do this. Rhyhorn. Being incredibly powerful and incredibly careless is always a great combination. Okay, so bowl in a china shop. Interesting. Go on. Rhyhorn's brain is very small. It is so dense, while on a run, it forgets why it started running in the first place. It apparently remembers sometimes if it demolishes something. We should really be above this cheap Rhyhorn shaming. I agree. Oh no. Bagon, the ill-advised diving champ, and he's oh, that's tough. Oh boy. Okay. Bagon has a dream of one day soaring in the sky. In doomed efforts to fly, this Pokemon hurls itself off cliffs. No! As a result of its dives, its head has grown tough and as hard as tempered steel. Come on, Bagon! Who is watching this? It's a little chick jumping out of the nest. Where is its mother? Ariados. Much less than just a pretty face. Much less. Oh god. All right, let's see. As Pokemon Gold tells us, it spins string not only from its rear, but also from its mouth. It is hard to tell which end is which. That's a tough look. Butt face, it doesn't really sting as much these days when someone calls you a butt face, but if they genuinely don't know if your butt is your face, that's a scary looking butt, I'll tell you.